Hi there, everyone. We're going to be presenting CG4's GEI reflection for our organization, which was Apne Women's Collective. In CG4, we have Dana Bisher, Susan Cheng, Lucy Clark, Ashling Comerford, Melanie Crespo, Drew Daly, Hugo He, Yi Liu, Sarah Oguntomilade, and Dhruv Patel.
Okay, in our table of contents, we're going to be talking about 4 things. The first one is all about our partner organization. Our second topic is going to be about our CG goals and projects. Our third topic is going to be about our experiences and the challenges and successes we encountered. And the fourth one is what we learned. So what is Apne? Apne Women's Collective is an anti-trafficking organization founded in 1998. They're dedicated to serving the women and children of Kamathipura, the red light area of Mumbai, India, by providing services for not only women in prostitution, but also for their daughters and small children. Apne Women's Collective seeks to empower the second generation to escape the cycle of prostitution, secure well-paid, skill-based jobs, and eventually bring their mothers out of prostitution as well.
The mission and vision of Apne Women's Collective, AAWC, aims to provide a support network which helps the women, girls, and children in the red light district of Mumbai, India. Apne Women's Collective has the vision of preventing the cycle of intergenerational prostitution in the red light district of Mumbai by providing the trafficked brothel-based prostitutes, their daughters, other marginalized girls, and children with tools and resources of empowerment. These skills promote success in life by helping to provide financial security, physical and emotional healing, communication, and the skills to build healthy relationships. Mission and vision continued. Apne believes that women and children of the red light districts globally have the right to a better life. They aim to help these women to find more dignified lives and provide them with a safe community to do this. And the image shown on this slide is of a group of the women and girls of Apne with their hands raised, sitting in a circle during a presentation. This image was obtained from Apne Women's Collective.
Here's our CG4's projects and goals with Apne. In the 4th semester, our project was making 5 activity-based modules about positive relationships, self-confidence, conflict resolution skills, communication presentation, and positive self-image. The goals we achieved were: 1, help the staff members to conduct interactive activities. 2, help girls attain necessary soft skills for developing confidence.
In the winter semester, our project was to make an educational video demonstrating the application of conflict resolution through proper interpersonal communication. The goals we achieved were: 1, filming, subtitling, editing, and narrating a short skit that shows the skill set in the real world. Secondly, we communicated with Apne staff to ensure that the proper mediums and language were used throughout the video.
Challenge. In this page, we're going to discuss our 4 main challenges during our GEI work with Apne. First, we were disconnected from the needs of AAWC, and it required more effort to bridge the gap. Second, we have to familiarize ourselves about the beneficiaries' backgrounds. Third, there was a lack of communication between us and the community we are serving. Lastly, we have to adjust as a team to improve our communication methods and play to our strong suits.
Now we're going to talk about how we addressed our challenges. We have 4 solutions for the 4 problems. First, we researched about the struggles in the red light district and met with our GEI with a range of questions that helped us gain a better understanding of the students' needs. Second, we sought additional background information on beneficiaries' day-to-day routines and their learning processes. Third, we had a team meeting where we agreed to create an agenda and delegate tasks at the beginning of our CG's work. Fourth, we identified our skills as a team or as individuals and a team, which helped assign work that each member felt they could best contribute towards.
Here, we will discuss our successes over the last year. First, We designed and created 5 creatively developed modules that focused on positive relationships, self-confidence, conflict resolution skills, communication, and positive self-image. Second, we expressed in an in-depth multi-level revision of our modules. Third, we wrote, filmed, and edited graphical IEC material, a 2.5-minute educational video teaching conflict resolution and mediation in an everyday scenario. Fourth, we advocated for our preferences on the winter semester internship plan after communicating as a team based upon our skill set and the available time. And fifth, we connected both of our projects in order to cultivate a deeper understanding within the beneficiaries, where our video reflected our work in the modules. Here, we're going to discuss how we achieved our successes. First, for the modules, we divided our work into pairs in order to create modules with varying topics. We actively communicated with our NGO to ensure we were on the right track. Second, for the educational video, we weighed our options and ultimately decided on the best course of action with our limited resources. We divided our work, once again, into different stages of filmmaking to play to our strengths. Third, overall, we applied the knowledge that we researched about and shared within our modules into the content of our educational video. By basing the latter upon the former, the beneficiaries were able to not only receive the knowledge, but also view it in practice.
What we learned during our internship. Professionally, we learned how to navigate coordination with people in different time zones. We learned to see things from a different perspective in order to better understand the beneficiaries' needs. We learned to work as a group amongst ourselves despite beginning our work together as virtual strangers, and we learned to accommodate different working styles and deadlines while creating the desired projects. What we learned continued. Personally, we learned to work alongside a variety of people. We became more understanding and aware of different people's lifestyles and perspectives within the group and outside of it. We became more aware of our own lack of education about other cultures and lifestyles. We broadened our understanding of different cultures, their norms, and their needs, and we learned to communicate and delegate between different groups of people.
How this changed us. These projects increased our understanding of what it truly means to be global citizens. We considered and reflected on these questions. 1, what role do we play within our local communities and within the global community? 2, who are we centering in our humanitarian efforts? 3, how do we bridge the gap between communities and groups that we might not have a lot in common with? Through the lens of these questions and our experiences working with AAWC, we are more globally competent / aware of our social responsibility and more capable of global civic engagement. The first picture in this slide demonstrates 3 girls in Mumbai, India, playing with a foosball table. The second picture on this slide demonstrates a group of girls playing with a ball in a field sponsored by AAWC. The photos from this slide are from the AAWC website.
Here, we are each going to give our own personal reflections on our work with AAWC. For Drew, our work with Apne has allowed for me to apply my learned knowledge and skills in a real-world setting. My growth has reached beyond the professional level and into my personal life, truly developing the global citizen within me.
For Dana, working with Apne has familiarized me with the different culture and its needs. I feel fortunate to have had this experience and look forward to maintaining those connections in the future.
For Sarah, working with Apne has been very rewarding. I am delighted by the opportunity to have worked with such an impactful organization that dedicates itself to women and children, and I hope to stay updated on their work in the future.
For E, I enjoyed working with Apne. It provided the opportunities for me to know more about other cultures, and I'm so happy that I can help other girls in a different country.
Our reflections continued for Ashling. This was a great organization to work with, and I value all the work they do for women and children in Mumbai. Working with Apne Women's Collective has opened my eyes to the many struggles of these women, and I appreciate this opportunity to help them.
For Lucy, I really enjoyed learning about the beneficiaries' culture and lifestyle. I feel like this experience has made me much more aware of the different life paths that are available to people.
For Susie, working for Apne was a very rewarding and eye-opening experience. It taught me the importance of being adaptable to changes to suit the needs of the beneficiaries.
For Hugo, it was a great experience to work with Apne. I learned different set of skills from it, and most importantly, I have a deeper understanding of what it would be like to work with people who have a different cultural background than mine.
For Dhruv, the opportunity to work with Apne was a great privilege. I learned a great deal about how to create media that works well with children. I really appreciate the chance to work with such a wonderful organization.
Thank you so much for listening to our presentation, and thank you once again to Apne Women's Collective for all the work that they do.